Washington, D.C.'s top federal prosecutor, Jeanine Pirro, says there's evidence the man accused of opening fire at the White House Correspondents Dinner did shoot a Secret Service agent.
We now can establish that a pellet that came from the buckshot from the defendant's Mossberg pump-action shotgun was intertwined with the fiber of the vest of the Secret Service officer.
So it's definitively his bullet.
It is definitively his bullet. He hit at that Secret Service agent. He had every intention to kill him and anyone who got on his way to killing the President of the United States.
And we're also hearing the suspected shooter has been moved off of suicide watch. Attorneys for Cole Allen filed a motion Saturday arguing those restrictions were unjustified. Court records show they asked to cancel a hearing scheduled for today after Allen was taken off suicide watch. That request was denied. CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman joins us now in studio to explain some of what's happening. Katrina, what then can we expect from today's hearing, considering there was this back and forth about suicide watch?
Yeah, good morning, Errol. The judge says that he has, quote, grave concerns about the way that Cole Allen was being kept in solitary confinement, about the conditions of that confinement. In the filing from Saturday from Allen's lawyers, they talked about how restricted he was in that cell. He couldn't access outside documents, so they said he couldn't review materials related to his case, Errol. And then they also said if he went to shower or leave his cell, he had to be strip searched. When he was in there, he was in a padded suicide vest. So some of those details also mirror what one of our reporters uncovered last week. Supposedly these conditions have been lifted, but the judge says he still wants to talk to both parties about why Cole Allen was being held this way.
Now, I want to pivot to another big story, a legal fight over access to what's known as the abortion pill, mifepristone. What happened over the weekend, and how does this impact abortion access for viewers across the country?
Errol, this is a very significant decision. It's a temporary ruling by the Fifth Circuit, but essentially it limits people across the country from being able to access mifepristone via mail and also via telehealth appointments. So you have to see a doctor in person in order to get that pill. And this is one of the main ways that people have abortions these days, not just in states where there are bans, where obviously it would have a significant effect, but also everywhere across the country. So on Saturday, though, two of the companies that manufacture mifepristone went to the Supreme Court. They're asking them to block that ruling while this moves through the lower courts. So we're still waiting for a decision from the Supreme Court on this, but this is very significant for anyone who wants to be able to access this pill for abortions. It's also even used for miscarriages, Errol. So very significant developments.
Yeah, viewers will want to keep an eye on this very important topic. Katrina, thank you so much.
Thank you.